I've heard that in California, stealing less than $950 would not put you under arrest. Is that true?
Oh yeah, sort of. It's a few things. So one of them is that employers generally have a rule that you should not stop shoplifters because it's dangerous. Like in America, they could shoot you, right? Like if someone's shoplifting and you try to stop them and they kill the employee, then the company is now liable for the dead employee. So you're supposed to let the shoplifter go and call the police.
Then the police will catch them.
Yeah, and that's the idea. And so you collect the information, license plate, try to description, all that kind of stuff. And then you hope that the police will find them later and do whatever they need to do. Typically the $950, so that's for like shoplifters that are stealing like hundreds of dollars of stuff. Or like if someone steals like a watch, like an expensive watch, or there's been some videos that I've seen where people walk out with a ton of like a shopping basket full of stuff and they just don't pay. The price thing, I'm not really sure that it's true. A lot of police won't go after the low cost stuff.
That's the problem, right?
Because it's not that it's not illegal. And if you have a cop that is bored, you will be arrested. But there's less police overall in America than in Japan. So in Japan, there's a koban like everywhere. There's a ton of cops. But in America, there's a lot less police. Each individual police officer is doing a lot more work. So shoplifting $10 worth of stuff is not worth the time. When you have to deal with drugs and gangs and all this other stuff, $10 of shoplifting.
Then nobody stops the shoplifters.
A lot of my friends in high school, not me, actually, never. But a common thing to do in high school was to shoplift sunglasses.
What?
So not like they were the cheap, maybe $5 or less sunglasses.
That's not the matter of like price.
Yeah, but like in America, a lot of people I knew in high school would steal sunglasses because you could take them off the thing, pull off the stuff, and then you could literally just wear them and walk out. A lot of people never got caught. The shop people didn't care. Nobody was gonna stop you. I mean, girls would sometimes steal like chapstick, like the lipstick stuff. Yeah, that was pretty common in like my high school and middle school. I mean, not everyone did it. Yeah, it was a normal school. Well, mine was probably better than normal school. But I mean, some cops won't even go after marijuana anymore. Yeah, because it's so common. It happens so often. There's so many people that used it when it was illegal that cops stopped going after them really because they would just be arresting people constantly and they don't have the room. And it was fairly minor when you had, again, gang violence and like gun violence and other things that the cops should have been doing. Someone smoking something that they shouldn't be or whatever at the time was not considered to be a big deal. And now it's legal in a lot of places, so they don't go after it at all. So, but even on worse drugs, a lot of times the people that are doing it are harder to deal with because they're on drugs. And it's dangerous for the police to try to arrest the people because they're crazy. In the end of the day, it doesn't really help because the addicted person is not the problem. It's the people selling it and the people distributing it. Those are more the issue to really go after anyway. So that's kind of why they don't go after those people.